And welcome back to This Week. I'm pleased to be joined by former national broadcaster and political observer, my friend Teddy Bart. Welcome. Nice to see you and Happy New Year.
Thank you. The same to you.
Teddy is here because he's begun a new venture outside of politics, outside of communicating, as it were, for the news and those kinds of things, but still communicating. It's called Teddy Bart's Talent Survival Guide, a new blog, and you're targeting talented people, gifted people. Who are those people, and what are you trying to serve?
People like yourself.
Well, thank you. I'm not sure that's qualified, but I appreciate
it.
It
is. Other people who use their gift, their ability to either communicate or to entertain or to perform. Creative people. And the idea evolved, Bob. I've been off the air. My roundtable program, after it was on the air for 20 years, came off the air.
Fantastic program, but I still miss it.
It came off the air in 2005. And I've been doing a few things. I have been a guest on your show a couple of times, some other things. More and more people were coming to me and saying, my boss looked at me this way the other day. They might be in broadcasting, or they might be in the entertainment business and so forth, or I'm scared I'm going to lose my job, or I've had parents come to me and say, I have a gifted child, and he acts kind of strange, you know. I just find myself paying for his parking tickets, and that's, I don't know what to do, but he's often a dream all the time. It confirmed what I've been thinking for a long time, and that is talented people are different. And this blog is an effort to help gifted people function in a practical world.
Many talented people have huge successes. They have had setbacks. You've had both. Are you going to be talking to folks about how to recover, how to renew, how to take that success and make it more successful?
Absolutely. I'll use my own experience, both the pluses, the minuses, the things I've done right, the mistakes I've made, and to use that because we all have feet of clay, and I will use that because a lot of times gifted people, people in the performing arts or broadcasting or media or what have you, will either make a mistake out of worry or out of frustration or whatever, and they can either rise above that and take that and use it and go on and help other people and help their own gift, or they could wither by the wayside, and I intend to use what I know about that as well.
You talk about talented, gifted people being right-brain people living in a left-brain world where talented, gifted people want to produce something, but maybe as far as living in the now, having an organization is kind of a mess, and you kind of deal with that a little bit.
Yeah, it's the messy desk person and the clean desk person. You know, it is, and it's a special deal. Gifted people, I have found, think about their talent and their mission all the time, when they're eating, when they're out, and a lot of times children, for example, some children will be looking out the window and daydreaming, and the teacher will say, what are you thinking about? Well, they could be thinking about a wonderful new computer program, or they could be thinking about a song that they want to write, but they are dismissed as being a dreamer or a lazy person because they're staring out the window or dreaming.
Does this really appeal and target everyone? Everyone has a talent, a gift of some kind in some field, or is this really more focused on people who maybe are a virtuoso in music or maybe a very successful business person?
It's really focused. While I agree that everybody has some sort of an ability.
You're talking about extreme talent, people that really show.
But I'm talking about people who have taken the risk of putting themselves in the arena, whether it's the entertainment arena, risking failure, and all the things that you go through to do that. So I'm going to be writing a little bit about craft, about how, the composition of a song, or the composition of an anchor person, or all the other things that go with a talented person. But I'm also going to be writing about how to get through the maze, how to function in this real world. I mean, talented people can't balance their checkbook, but yet they can write a hit song. Go figure.
Is there a common theme, a common question, a common concern, a common maybe fear of talented people that you're hearing?
I've gotten, since I did the inaugural blog on talentsurvivalguide.com, I got a couple of notes that said, it went to your question, please be specific, who are you talking to here? And I'm talking to the person who knows they have a gift and cannot live unless they express it. They just have to, going against the grain. And you know, I was thinking, I watch your show regularly, and I know that you talk about politics all the time, and I've done it here. In politics, Bob, I can only think of one person who really had both capacities, who had the ability to perform and be the talent, and also had the, and that would be Ronald Reagan. He came from
organized.
He came from a show business background with all the fears and the paranoia and the frustrations of being in this business, but yet he also had that authoritarian ability, that entrepreneurial ability to manage something. In the media, Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton is both right-brained and left-brained, I think. She's one of the wisest, smartest women I have ever met. Business savvy, unbelievable. Talent, incredible. And Oprah Winfrey. Another example of a person who can do both. But there aren't a lot. Most of us, if we try to run our own thing, we better have a rich father-in-law.
I look forward to following your blog. Teddy Bart's Talent Survival Guide. Appreciate your time and your friendship. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bob.
Stay with us. This week continues in a moment.